Hey guys, how's it going? Rodikachiko here, and yes, this is my first voiceover, and no, I don't have my mic yet, and I am really excited about Legends of Tomorrow, which is airing on January 22nd in India, but I think it is January 21st in America. So yeah, we are getting it a day late, but that's not a big deal. I will get you guys the review on January 22nd itself. So be prepared for that. It's going to be amazing. And today I'm going to be telling you guys everything we know about this amazing TV show Legends of Tomorrow till yet. So guys, in Legends of Tomorrow we have a new addition to Rogue Nation, or the characters we are already familiar with, and he is none other than Rip Hunter. So if you don't know who Rip Hunter is, even though if you have seen the first season of Flash, you might have heard of Rip Hunter. Ring a bell, does it? Well, at the end of Flash season 1, Harrison Wells does mention Rip Hunter and the time machine that Cisco made to travel through the portal. So Harrison Wells remarks it as pretty similar to Rip Hunter's first time machine. So that was the first time we got to hear about Rip Hunter, and after that, this is the first time we have heard or even seen Rip Hunter. So quick history, Rip Hunter is from the future, which you already probably knew, but if you didn't, the more you know. So he is the son of Booster Gold. So if you don't know who Booster Gold is a superhero who accompanies, not exactly accompanies, he is he's mostly seen along with the Blue Beetle, and he has the power to time travel. He time travels helping people around. So yes, Rip Hunter is the son of Booster Gold and takes place in the future of Booster Gold. Like, the technology in his time is better than the one in Booster Gold's present. So yes, he's a time traveler, and in the future he is part of the Time Masters, who as Rip Hunter, who is played by Arthur Davidson. I think that's his name. It's Arthur something. So Arthur Davidson, who, if you don't already know, played Rory Williams in Doctor Who, who was the Doctor's father-in-law and one of the companions, Amy's husband. He was, not she. So yeah, he is part of the Time Masters. If you don't know what Time Masters are a group of people who are supposed to be preserving history itself. So Rip Hunter has an invisible time machine which is called the Wave Rider. So it is invisible. If you don't already know that Wonder Woman had an invisible time machine. So yeah, interesting way to go at this would be that Rip Hunter somehow dug up the archives of Wonder Woman and modified it into a time machine. That would be really cool. So yes, for the last 3 minutes, I'll be talking about only Rip Hunter, but that's not all of Legends of Tomorrow. We have Vandal Savage, White Canary, Heatwave, and Captain Cold, Firestorm, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and Atom. So yes, let's get on to Vandal Savage, the big bad. So Vandal Savage is an immortal who has his own army now. So Vandal Savage is an immortal who hates Hawkman and Hawkgirl and will not rest until they are dead. So his power increases every time he kills Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and he has done it like more than 200 times. So he wants to do it again, but but last season, actually this season, the Flyer crossover, we see Vandal Savage get killed, but then John Barrowman, or actually the character of John Barrowman, Malcolm Merlin, picks up his ashes and recites one of his lines, which I don't really remember. So yeah, he recites one of Vandal Savage's lines, which he said in one of the flashbacks. So we know that there's something up with Malcolm Merlin and Vandal Savage. And also, guys, there's this line which is I've seen Men of Steel die and Dark Knights fall. So basically, everybody probably got it. It is a hint to Batman and Superman. But don't get your hopes up. We are probably not gonna be ever seeing Batman and Superman in the Flareverse. So yes, Batman and Superman are probably just gonna be a mention. I really doubt that they're gonna be bringing Batman and Superman here. But maybe Tom Welling might just show up, or maybe somebody will just show up as Clark Kent, like just a small spoiler, or maybe at the end Bruce Wayne meets Oliver Queen. That is all we are getting. We are not getting any Batman Superman action because they are only gonna get the movies and they already have Gotham and Smallville. So yes, so that was Vandal Savage. Also, guys, there's this scene. There's this scene which is flashing on the screen right now, probably. So there's a scene where Vandal Savage and Rip Hunter fighting back in the archives, or back where in the flashback location, like where we saw Vandal Savage kill Hawkman and Hawkgirl originally in Hawkgirl's flashback. So we see him fighting Rip Hunter over there, and I'm having a feeling that it has something to do with that Vandal Savage has something to do with the meteor. He's harvesting it or doing something with it. So I'm very sorry for not mentioning this earlier, but they do go back to 1975, or is it 1978? I have 1978 written here in my script, but I think it is 1975. It is either 1975 or 1978. I'm just gonna go ahead and check it in just a while. Yes, guys, it is 1975. And another thing which is really interesting is that they are going 1975, and there is something going on between Firestorm, actually Martin Stein, and the White Canary. So they probably fall in love or something like that. But there's definitely something going on between the two of them. Don't think of something like old Martin Stein, like that would be wrong and a criminal offense. But I'm talking about young Martin Stein, the 1975 Martin Stein. So that if you don't know, Martin Stein and White Canary actually meet up, and they go out, not exactly go out, like they meet and they start talking, and they separate from the rest of the group. So I think something happened, because Martin Stein, later in the trailers, we see him losing his ring. Like, not losing it. Like, he didn't like lose it and can't find it or something. It disappeared from his hand. We can see the ring disappearing from his hand. So which means that his marriage does not exist anymore because of something that took place in the past. And we can hear Rip Hunter screaming, "Will you guys please stop changing the timeline?" Because Atom goes back to his wife who died and inspired him to become Atom. Captain Cold goes back to his kid self, so Kid Cold, and that is and Martin Stein and Laura, of course, not Laura. I think Martin Stein and White Canary. I'm just gonna regard it as White Canary because I'm not a big Arrow fan, and I don't want to make a mistake. So yeah. That was it, and now we haven't talked about full Firestorm yet, like Jax and Martin together. We have only talked about Martin and not at all about Jax. So if you don't know, guys, Fury! They're not going to be talking about Fury here. They're not going to be calling it Fury here, but Fury is coming. Fury is Jason in the comics. Jason, or here, or Jax, as you probably know him as. Jax and Martin Stein. Actually, in the comics there were Jax and Ronnie, but here it's Jax and Martin Stein, so that's not a biggie. So Jax and Martin Stein together is called Fury, which is a powerful form of Firestorm. Like, it is much more powerful than Firestorm. And we also see him say that you haven't seen all I've got yet. Like, Jax says that. So that is probably pointing out at his transmutation skills, like changing the molecular structure of subjects and stuff. So that is really cool, guys. And on to a more serious topic, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, they most probably die. So why am I saying this? Because of the 1 second grave scene. If you didn't see it, we can see that there are two graves, and it is obviously some people that the guys were really close to, and it is not going to be Barry and Oliver, because that will literally kill the whole season. Or what they can do is like it's death of Barry and Arrow, like the end. But I really doubt that they're gonna do that. So also Heatwave and Captain Cold steal the Millennium Diamond. So if you don't know what the Millennium Diamond is, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, because I don't know what the Millennium Diamond is either. Well, as far as I know, it has something to do with the Emerald Queen, if I'm right. It's called Emerald Queen. So that character might just show up, like they use a lot of characters in the Flash and stuff like that. It might just be a one episode villain. And one thing that shocks me, guys, they still haven't done anything with the Sharkman. Oh wait, actually Sharkman got killed. Sorry for that. Sharkman did got killed by Harrison Wells himself. So yeah, and Atom sees his wife, so everybody's trying to change their past, which is gonna really affect the future. Because if Atom and his wife doesn't die, then he will never become Atom. If Firestorm doesn't get married, he's still gonna become Firestorm. And if Captain Cold changes his past self, then he might not become a villain, and he might not be into all of this, and he might not be in any of this. Captain Cold or Heatwave are not gonna be in any of this. So now, guys, I want to talk about crossovers. So Flash is coming back on the 19th in India. That means it's gonna be airing on the 20th. So Flash is coming back with season 2 episode 10, and so is Arrow, which is the next day. So this, we're gonna get a 2-hour Legends of Tomorrow special, which is not really a Legend of Tomorrow. It is the thing which is gonna lead into Legends of Tomorrow. Like, imagine the Flash and Arrow crossover, like the 2-hour episode, just be continued by the season premiere of Legends of Tomorrow. So that is all you need to know about the amazing show which is about to come, Legends of Tomorrow, for now. And that is all I know about Legends of Tomorrow. And I did not mention this like a complete jackass. Fury suit. The suit that Firestorm has is completely bay. And also if you didn't know, Rory Williams was played by the same actor. So I'm really into the thing of them using the Doctor Who actors in this show. So that is really good. So yeah, guys, that is it. And also here is his character literally just Rory with a more badass Rory. So I will kill for 1,000 Rory Williams jokes, and when they get into Wave Rider, it would be so perfect if somebody says it's bigger on the inside. It would be so freaking perfect. So yes, guys, that is it for today. I'll see you guys next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is my first voiceover and I don't have my mic yet, so that sucks. So I hope that it's not echoing. If it's echoing, then I'm really sorry. And that's it for today. See you guys next time.